What's going on, guys? Living Zombies here, back with another Pokemon Go video. And in today's video, guys, we do have some pretty exciting news regarding bottle caps coming to Pokemon Go. So I have talked about this on my channel before, guys, based off of some data mines from the Pokemon group on Twitter. This was the tweet that did start it all. Will we have something to change the IV? There's a new field called Pokemon Bonus Stat Level for Pokemon, and it says bonus individual attack, bonus individual defense, and bonus individual stamina. So from that tweet back on March 13th, a month ago from today, it did sound like bottle caps could come to Pokemon Go. I also made another video about this hyper training feature coming to Pokemon Go, where it did sound like you have to complete certain tasks for the IV to increase on your Pokemon, and also how you may need a certain buddy level for your Pokemon for it to work, maybe Ultra Buddy or could be even Best Buddy, and how there were two types of changes, changing one IV or changing all three IVs. So now we have a lot more information on how this feature is gonna work, how the hyper training feature is gonna work here in Pokemon Go, guys. So this is the latest tweet from the Pokemon group right here, guys. We do have our first look at the hyper training system in Pokemon Go, of course a feature that boosts IVs on your Pokemon. So before I show you guys the screenshot, some details are now confirmed about this feature. The Pokemon must be set as your buddy Pokemon, so you have to train your buddy Pokemon. They don't mention again that requirement of a buddy level, but again, there still might be one, so I still would work on best buddying some of your Pokemon that you want to change into a Hundo IV Pokemon. And also, you will need to complete multiple tasks slash trainings. There is a time limit before it expires. Those tasks do expire after a certain amount of time, and Shadow Pokemon cannot be trained, so you cannot increase the IV of your Shadow Pokemon. So there is some bad news about the feature. Shadow Pokemon are not going to work with the hyper training feature. But here is a rough screenshot as to what it's going to look like. Some of the text here is just placeholder text, so it's not going to exactly look like this when it finally drops in the game officially. But you can see that there are some tasks to increase the individual value of your Pokemon, such as exploring a certain amount of kilometers with your buddy Pokemon. And again, you have a set amount of time to complete those tasks. So it could be like explore 20 kilometers within 7 days. If you don't do it within the 7 days, it's all going to reset and it's not going to increase the IV of your Pokemon. But now we did just get a brand new tweet from the Pokemon group for more information about this feature. Some observations. It appears that similar to Lucky Trinkets, the bottle cap, so we should be getting the actual bottle cap item to use on our Pokemon. So that might be how they limit this feature, because who knows how many bottle caps we're gonna get. If it's like the Lucky Trinket, we're not gonna get too much of them. But it does say the bottle cap may also expire, because yes, the Lucky Trinket does expire in your item bag if you don't use it within a set amount of time. They also say you can set an IV target for training. You cannot lower a Pokemon's IV. It appears there is a limit to how much IV improvement for each Pokemon, which I'm assuming the limit at most is probably 3 per stat. So if you have like a 12 attack, you can increase it to 15, but if it was 11, you probably can't increase it to 15. So in the video that they shared, guys, they did increase their IVs by 3 points. They increased their defense by 2 points and their attack stat by 1 point, which I think what it sounds like is the most you can do. So yeah, you should be able to turn a 93 IV Pokemon into a 100 IV Pokemon with this new feature with the bottle caps. So yeah, guys, again, now we have some more information about the hyper training feature coming to Pokemon Go. I would assume this will be dropping sometime this summer, before or after Go Fest would be my guess. And now we know for a fact that, yeah, we will be able to change the IVs of some of our Pokemon. Again, excluding Shadow Pokemon, unfortunately. But it sounds like we can use these on legendary Pokemon, mythical Pokemon. It seems like there may not be too many restrictions. What it sounds sounds like on how they're gonna balance this is, again, the accessibility of getting the bottle cap. How often are we gonna get bottle caps in the game? Are they gonna put it in event passes like the lucky trinkets? Could this be a monthly battle pass system in Pokemon Go? In that pass where it gives you a lucky trinket, it gives you a bottle cap. That could be what they're preparing for. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think about this feature coming to the game. Now you've seen it. Now you know for a fact that yes, we can train our IVs in the game to increase the IVs of our Pokemon and go for some more Hundo IV Pokemon in our collection. Let me know your thoughts down below, guys. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, drop a like in the video, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.